Hey Arks, Silhouette here. It's been a little bit of time since my last video. As you might recall, I had a week and a half of no power due to a hurricane last year, and since then I just kind of fell into this weird sort of malaise, and mostly because I had missed a number of important updates. But hey, all bad things must come to an end, and therefore, here we are. Before I get into the state of the channel and what I've been up to, I want to take a second to remind you guys to grab your PSO2Comi Memories while you can. Rappy-Burst has put together a nice little summary just before the beginning of this month, and if you're not already using Rappy-Burst, I highly recommend it. It is a wonderful community site that keeps you up to date on your campaigns, all the new emotes from every new scratch, details everything in it. There's even a huge emote list that I use constantly for putting together my lobby actions and commands and shortcuts and all that good stuff. It's great. I'll use it all the time. Anyways, the PSO2Comi stuff, this stuff is easy. Put in all the codes on your Visiphone, run all the client orders from the 3 event NPCs, and then take all 3 of them on back-to-back Suppress Zaudan Arks missions on normal difficulty. Before long, you should have all 13 possible PSO2Comi memories. It's super great. And with not a moment to spare either. This event ends on the 16th, so you've got 3 days to get this whole thing figured out and done. Don't sleep on this. These Comis have some really cool emotes, furniture, fashion items, and are currently the sole source of voice tickets in Global, so you're going to be really remiss if you don't get these. As for the channel news, I am working on some content once again, although it may take a bit of time to come out, as I'm planning on getting quite a few videos done, made, and scheduled, so that they are frequently being posted in order between news and community updates. I've also given it a little bit of thought as far as to what I'm planning to do with the channel, probably a little bit more than I intended to, and I'm just gonna keep doing what I do, but more. Let me explain. With our servers now in sync with JP, and with the upcoming release of New Genesis, presumably sometime this year, our community will only continue to grow. Our player base is gonna swell, and it's gonna skyrocket and get huge, and we're gonna have new and returning users coming in all along, and we're gonna need to get them up to speed with all these wonderful features in this game. There's a lot of stuff that's been posted in the last year that some of it is not necessarily up to date. And to that end, I've decided to not only keep on with the whole guide making thing, with bosses and UQs, but maybe extend it a bit more. Go back to the roots of PSO2, grow out from there. I'm going to be starting a 3 new series on this channel. Class Basics, which discuss the individual machinations of each class and how you should play them, albeit in a more meme format, in order to not be beating the same drum twice. A quote-unquote For Dummies series that goes into detail with various systems in the game and how best to abuse them. And finally, a Why You Should series, regarding a few of the more optional parts of the game that I think are immensely beneficial, and explaining how they help and why you should consider investing a bit of time and effort in mastering them. Silly! I hear you ask. There's a ton of content creators for PSO2 already. Why should we listen to you? Well, disembodied voice, you're right. There's quite a few great people who have taken up the mantle to try and create content for PSO2 as well as guide our community. If I had to try and put into words what I think I bring to the table, it'd be that I don't really consider myself to be a super sweaty expert at the game, and often play with what could be considered some rather unorthodox playstyles. Therefore, can be providing a bit of a different view that I think would be more appreciated by a broader range of players. And I'm not strictly concerned with going out of my way to make YouTube my career or get you guys to give me money either, although that's nice. So I can offer a more consistent set of videos, maybe a better tone, or even just a bit of more of an upfront and grounded personality. Beyond that, hey, maybe I'll manage to make you laugh with a joke or a meme or two. Basically, I fumbled my way through this game, and I think this is the best way I can really explain it. Whether it was through JP or NA, a lot of what I had to offer is from another player on the ground floor who struggled to get where he is, right there with you. I'm just interested in saving you a little bit of time, and maybe making you laugh along the way. So that's it. Real simple, no bells and whistles. I'll have another video going up sometime soon after this one, and I'm going to be hard at work putting everything else together. If you're interested in catching me live, check me out over at twitch.tv/sillygames every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning, as well as every second Saturday night. If you feel like it, like this video, consider subscribing to the channel if I've helped you out in the past, or if you just want to see what more I have in store. This is Silhouette, and I'm signing off, and Arks Ops, may you have all the rare drops.